Happy Halloween! Oh, fucking Christmas! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We're up pretty early for me today, for the obvious reason, it's a donut video. I have uni at 1. I'm getting used to holding this as if Beth is still here. I've got uni at 1, and I want to go and get these donuts because they're exclusive, and today's the last day you can get them. So I want to make sure they're still there, and I want to get there early enough before uni, and then we'll review them afterwards. And we might have a little surprise. We'll see. We'll see if it all works out as planned. So yeah, here we go. We're home. We're about to try the donuts. I say we. We're home. We're about to try the donuts. I'm wearing my Halloween t-shirt, which I wore to uni today. You can't see the bottom of it. That's upsetting. I know you've seen it already, because it's Halloween. And Beth is wearing her Halloween t-shirt as well. And interestingly enough, Beth has been to try the donuts too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to split this. So I'm going to do us both opening the boxes and trying the donuts, and then we'll do our reviews. She sent me the video, so I already know this. Something interesting to note, because I didn't know if she was 100% going to go and do it, so I just bought the ones that I wanted to try. We have bought the same slime ring donuts, but the middle one is different for an obvious reason. The middle one is orange, and she doesn't like orange. And I didn't want to go for the blackcurrant one because I was already trying a blackcurrant, basically. Those are the reasons. So anyway, we'll get into that, and then we'll talk about how I feel about it and how Beth feels about it afterwards. 3 of the Halloween donuts from Krispy Kreme's. 2 were the limited edition slime donuts. One was black currant flavour, the other was candy floss. Both were pretty good. The slime was a bit of a weird consistency, but both tasted good. And then I tried the monster donut, which was a filled donut, which we know that I am not the biggest fan of, and it was filled with black currant jam, I think. The jam was glittery, which was a big plus for me, and I actually quite liked that one as well because there wasn't too much filling. So all in all, I would give these Halloween Krispy Kreme donuts 6 donut holes out of 10. So I've tried all 3, and before I get into it, when I came out of the shop, I heard a woman, as I was putting it in my bag, say that, oh God, I can't believe they're so expensive in there. And I get where she's coming from to a point. We have paid more for donuts. Me and Beth, between us, have paid more for donuts than we pay at Krispy Kreme. But it's all about the quality of the donut. And stuff like this brings me back to Krispy Kreme a lot. When they bring out something exclusive or something that's new, I want to go and try it. So it worked on that level for me, because I was like, it's 2 days. Beth, Beth, when she was here last, I even spoke to her about it, and she was like, are you going to go and try this? Really? We've done Krispy Kreme already. And I was like, yes, but it's an exclusive, and I feel like we have to do it because it's exclusive. When I tried the donuts, so the filled one, I'm going to start with the filled one, which was jack-o'-lantern, was very, very strong, very chocolate orangey, really strong, really thick, really stodgy isn't the right word. It sounds disgusting if you say the word stodgy. It was good, but it was very filling, I felt. and I was a little bit upset. They need to play with this a little bit. I don't know how it will work in a donut, but you won't know until you try, I suppose. Pumpkin spice and pumpkin is a big thing for people now. People go crazy when the pumpkin spice latte gets released again. And I feel like they could have played with that. I feel like they could have put something like a pumpkin spice centre to it. It's a jack-o'-lantern. It is a pumpkin. So chocolate orange for me didn't. I don't know if I'd definitely try a pumpkin donut. I've tried pumpkin spice latte. I'd try pumpkin donut. Pumpkin isn't my most favourite thing in the world, but I'd try it. So I'm hoping next year they're a bit braver and they go for a pumpkin donut. There was also a toffee apple one that I sort of wanted to try. It looked really good, but it wasn't one of the slime rings, and I wanted to try the slime rings. So we went with the same 2 slime rings. I completely understand where she's coming about the consistency of it, but I didn't mind that. It's called a slime ring, so it was slimy, and I appreciate that. I didn't appreciate. I'm not going to say that. I don't appreciate. I wasn't a huge fan of the fact that the green one wasn't lime, which is weird. Lime slime, it just works for me. The green one was candy floss, and I was very curious about that one. When I took a bite, I couldn't really taste the flavour. It just tasted like sugar, but that's candy floss, I suppose. But then afterwards, the taste in my mouth did really taste like candy floss, so I'll give it that. And the blackcurrant one was very strong as well, very potent flavour, and I've got a really itchy nose and it's bugging me, and I don't want to scratch it, but we're doing it. So for me, they were all really good. I really enjoyed all of them. I wouldn't have bought the full box of them. There were a few in there that I was like, I feel like that's why they made the slime ring ones, because it was for the box. You can get a box of 12 and have like 2 of each. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's business, I suppose. But for me, all 3 donuts were pretty strong. I'm going to mark it down a little bit, because I wish the jack-o'-lantern had tried a pumpkin spice flavour or something, or pumpkin in there at least. But chocolate orange makes sense, I suppose, to a point. But then, to me, that's Christmas. So I am going to mark it down for that one. These are really strong. These are really strong donuts. These are really good donuts. I really enjoyed this experience of my Krispy Kreme. I'm going to go... It's 5 or 6. I was thinking 6, but if I'm considering 5, I feel like it's going to be a 5, but it's like 5.5. It's near enough there. Donut holes. So I'm gonna say 5.5. 5.5 a donut. Yeah, these were pretty good. And we got to collab, so that was cool. That was fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you tried the donuts, let me know. Let me know what you think of these donuts. Or if you tried the toffee apple, let me know if I should have tried the toffee apple instead. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.